So Memphis going. Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And obviously the season's just begun, but never too soon to check out the power rankings. Let's see how these teams are stacking up. You look at the Celtics. They've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
And when I look at Philadelphia, they've just kind of burst out of the gate here with some fire, feeling disrespected by pundits who overlook them as a top team.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Paul George, MP out there with Embiid. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's McCain in at the 2 guard.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Maxey passes to MP. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
The Grizzlies trail by 11. Morant outside. Jackson drives in, and Jackson throws it down hard.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
And while Embiid was on record praising the importance of continuity, I don't know that, Richard, the 76ers front office felt the same way.
Oh, yeah, what you say out loud versus your actions can be very, very different in this game. When you have a chance to go big game hunting, you do. The goal was to bring in some help for Embiid and Maxey, and they accomplished it.
Pass to Aldama. Outside Jackson. There's a screen by Aldama. Off target from outside. Philadelphia leading by 9. Maxey finds MP. Oh, MP sinks the triple.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Morant passes to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. 76ers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Hands it from downtown. MP's got the lead up to 13 now for the 76ers.
When MP is having a night like this, you just can't keep him from getting the ball.
And the dunk by Jackson.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Connects again from distance.
And folks, he just set the record for most three-pointers in a rookie season.
Ever since entering the league just a few months ago, he has been on a mission to win. He's out there to ball. We've all seen it. Wouldn't surprise me, though, if he's unaware of the record.
And MP is clearly among the best rookie shooters we've ever seen in the league. We've heard comparisons to Ray Allen, Clay, and Steph. And after seeing what MP's done this season, you start to believe he will be in that conversation.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Santi Aldama. Jackson comes in for Vince Williams. Baines checked in for Wells. And it's Luke Kennard in for Morant. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, with the Grizzlies' injuries last season, there was a lot put on Jaren Jackson Jr.'s plate. But Coach Taylor Jenkins says he loves the challenge and the growth opportunity. Jackson said...
Halftime in this one. 76ers lead by 11. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. Hey, please direct your attention to center court and give it.
Well, they're getting up a lot of threes, but the percentages are not the best.
Yeah, that defense can live with them shooting in the... And let's move on to the race for... Thank you for being with us.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
The forwards for him, Bane and Jackson. Luke Kennard out there with Morant. And it's Clark in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. No good with the triple. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. It's a 14-point game. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
And he is a huge presence inside at both ends. Jackson's a great asset to have in the post.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. After earning the number 2 seed in the 2023 playoffs, Richard, last season was a lost year because of all those injuries and other things in Memphis.
Ja Morant only played 9 games last year. Desmond Bane missed half the year. Marcus Smart out. The Grizzlies still have a lot of young talent and a very bright future.
That's tipped and stolen by MP. Good on the shot. MP's got 39.
That is a play that is beyond his years. MP takes the contact and still gets it to fall.
Count it, and the 76ers lead has been cut back down to 14 after they get the hoop from Jackson.
Just a positive force right now for these guys, and though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Bane, no good. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 5, shooting here in the third quarter. Kennard finds Jackson. No good from outside.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
MP lays it up off the glass. MP's got 41.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Morant reaches to Jackson. The 3. And another miss by Memphis.
The D has to respect his range. He made 2 in the first half, and he's capable of creating even more here in the second.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
To the paint, here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
I think you can tell Jackson Jr. is enjoying himself on offense, playing with a ton of energy.
And the shot is good.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim. And you know, guys, with him being on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Santi Aldama's check. Substitution on the court. One minute now into this fourth quarter. Morant against Maxey. Now Aldama. Here's Morant. Clock at 6. And they'll turn it over. He did not get off a shot before second violation. Paul George, he's checked in for the 76ers.
Number 8, Paul George.
The 76ers leading by 18. And so in the game for the 76ers, Paul George is out there with MP. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And there's Embiid. And it's McCain in a shooting guard. Morant kicks to Kennard. On the wing, Williams. Pass to Morant. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Kennard against George. The three from MP. Good, another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
The Grizzlies trail by 21. Inside, here's Jackson and Embiid with the block.
Every year he's a Defensive Player of the Year candidate. His instincts, that's what makes Embiid outstanding. And his awareness of when to go for the block.
Outside Williams. And George gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Great, we know players are not shy about criticizing officiating. Anything you try to change or improve with the way the game is called?
I like when the players get together in the offseason to go over video examples. And I think one thing that's important is you got to have relationships between the players and the officials. And then I think the fans can also then kind of get on the same page. There are going to be missed calls out there. That will never change.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Clark, he's checked in for Santi Aldama. Jackson comes in for Jackson. And it's Bane in for Vince Williams. And, yep, another basket. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. And they double up Morant. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. 1:57 left in the game.
76ers foul. MP.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Philadelphia.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Huff's jacked in.
Ooh, you hope that leaving points at the line won't come back to haunt them.
The Grizzlies trail by 21. Richard, who do you think is the most impactful player right now in the NBA?
I stand by this. As long as LeBron James is wearing an NBA uniform, he is first, second, and third. The ratings say that. The money says that. As long as he is playing, he will be the most impactful player in the NBA.
Memphis moving it around. Here's Aldama. And Aldama slams it in.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Philadelphia.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
A 2-game season series, they win them both and complete the sweep.
And when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple on this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking him down.
Here's Aldama. And Aldama slams it in.
Scottie Pippen Jr.
Philadelphia dictating the flow. And a deep three from MP. It's hauled in by Huff. Pushing it up. And Aldama slams it in.
G.G. Jackson with the assist.
34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's MP for and another one.
And his tear continues. Another 60-point game. I've never seen anything like this.
And now has the record for the most 60-plus point games in a row. Outside Jackson, there's the three. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Pass to MP. And another one falls. Amazing. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far. When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care.
Huge moment on the show today as I am ready to unveil.
I can't believe you still have the energy to get all those shots up.
Get the popcorn ready. It's game time.
What's up, MP? MP, you're about to go off.
Hi, everyone, and welcome. We bring you a regular season game with extra importance. This is Game 3. Taking a look at Philadelphia, they've got a lot going for them in the NBA Cup. A 2-0 record, plus home court advantage tonight.
A win tonight gets them to 3-0. It puts them in the driver's seat to advance out of their group. Normally, 3 wins is the magic number to get to the quarters.
And then, when you talk about Brooklyn, after splitting the first 2 games of the NBA Cup, they come into this one seeking a much-needed win on the road.
Yeah, and it won't be easy, but I think they're up for the challenge. They know they have to bring their A game here tonight.
And a lot of talk this year about MP and his sights set on securing the NBA Cup for his team. It really adds a bit of intrigue and drama to what's already become a fan favorite here in the early goings of the NBA season.
Yeah, as if we needed any more drama. MP, I think, draws a lot of attention to himself with his expectations and goals, but I admire that he puts his vision into reality and isn't afraid to tell the world what he wants to achieve. MP always seems to find a way to give us must-watch NBA action.
Now let's check out the starters for Brooklyn. Schroeder and Thomas make up the backcourt. Nicholas Claxton out there with Trendon Watford, and it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 slot. Despite Joel Embiid missing more than half of their games, Grant, the Sixers still won 47 games last season.
Yeah, B.A., and lots of credit goes to Tyrese Maxey, averaging over 26 points a game. Philadelphia also had some good depth, and that really helped.
Fires from deep. Watford gets the bucket.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
A nice shot by McCain.
Oh, nice play by Embiid. Not just holding it, moving the ball.
Watford right side. The rebound by Embiid. Philadelphia has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Again, the Sixers score.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
Watford outside. Back to Schroeder. Outside Bogdanovich. The rebound by Maxey.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Here's Watford. Thomas outside from the arc. No luck on that one. The Sixers lead by 6. Maxey finds MP. Fires the 3. Doesn't go that time.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Watford's got 6.
Well, that's something his coaches would like to see more of from Cam Thomas, making plays for others.
And the basket by MP.
Outstanding long-range shooting here early. They already have hit multiple shots from downtown.
Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
Nick Claxton, to me, guys, one of those great energy guys. You know what you can expect from him night after night. Incredible effort defensively, shot blocking, and a vertical threat at the rim on the offensive end.
So he comes up empty at the line. Doris, someone who plays within himself. Nick Claxton knows what his team wants from him.
There's real value in a player understanding his role, and that's Nick Claxton. Sprint the floor, rebound, rim protect. He knows who he is and what puts him on the floor.
Pass to Wilson. Now here's Thomas. Outside Simmons. From 13, buries the jump shot.
Simmons, guys, always encouraging him to fire from the mid-range. Nice delivery there.
Maxey passes to MP. Puts up a 3. And that one goes. 4 for 7 for him so far.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Maxey passes to MP. Fires in the triple. He's got 15.
Yeah, this defense looks absolutely helpless trying to stop MP right now. He's having his way out there.
Outside Simmons. Pass to Thomas. Claxton a screen on Oubre. And here's Thomas from the arc. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. And seeing this team right now is a problem. They've got 14 consecutive victories.
You have to give a ton of credit to not only the coaching staff for having their group prepared to play nightly, but also a ton of credit to these players who have been solid with their rotations, who've been committed to both ends of the floor. Their depth has been apparent. This is a formidable team right now.
And so it's MP making things happen for Philadelphia. Talk about three-point shooting. He piled up 18 points from range that quarter. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way. And so far through one quarter, it's been a
lot of young players and draft picks to assemble a big three. And of course, that didn't quite work out. So now they're in that middle ground, which sometimes can be a little tough. Add to the fact that they're in New York, the fans and media are anything but patient and forgiving.
Brooklyn making a switch here. Nick Claxton, he's checked in for Simmons. Bojan Bogdanovic, he comes in for Watford. Thomas, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Schroeder in for Milton. Eric Gordon is out there with Kyle Lowry. Then it's MP. Then there's Caleb Martin. And it's Yabusele in at power forward. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. From about 16, they get it again. Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Well, Claxton could have an apartment up near the rim. These dunk attempts are routine.
A nice shot by MP.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Schroeder with it. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
From deep, MP. And the 76ers another three.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Lowry against Schroeder. There's 45 seconds left in the second quarter. Claxton a screen on Martin. Johnson for three. The rebound by Yabusele.
I think he's got to settle down, because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
A bit undersized, his hops make him a legit small ball 4.
Schroeder passes to Thomas. Inside. Here's Claxton. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Lowry finds MP. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Outside Bogdanovic. Right side Schroeder. Claxton a screen on Lowry. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with an almost surefire victory here. Up 32 at the end of the quarter and dominating. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. Back to the game after this break.
Their ability to string together threes and demoralize a team, man. We saw that in the first half.
Seems like the score couldn't. And guys, we're still in the early part. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
On the floor for Brooklyn, Schroeder and Thomas make up the backcourt. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Trendon Watford. And it's Claxton in at the 5 down low. All right, Doris, you think this heliocentric style of play can lead to championship success?
Brian, this is such a big-time question, and I think a difficult one to answer. By heliocentric, we mean that the best player on your team is making up a greater percentage of the usage, meaning the ball is in their hands more. What that has led to are some of the most efficient offenses in the history of the game. But does it lead to championships? That is the answer to the question we all seek.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
You gotta love Tyrese Maxey's approach to the game. He said, quote, "I really have a simple life. I have this joy about playing basketball. I like putting in the work, so I'm extremely focused, extremely competitive, and I'm out here having the time of my life. I get to do what I love every single day, and it's a blessing," unquote. Brian, he's such a positive guy.
Yeah, he really is. Thanks for that, Allie.
Great play calling, great execution, leads to 4 for 4 to start this half.
Doris, it's interesting, but the Nets franchise has never won an NBA championship.
That's absolutely correct, because their titles came before the merger. Now, since they've joined this league, they did go to the finals for a couple of times, had Jason Kidd, who was the driver of success, but no championship in this modern era.
Pass to Claxton. Watford outside. Bogdanovich on the wing. Claxton a screen on George. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Watford. They need this. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
They get it back. Second chance shot. Embiid, good.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Outside Bogdanovich. Thomas outside. Screen by Claxton. Soft touch off the glass. Claxton's got 10 points.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
Pulls up on the wing. Another one goes. Incredible.
And hats off to him. I mean, he's got the longest 40-point streak in league history.
Unreal. He's been on a scoring binge we've never seen before.
2 minutes.
Claxton a screen on Maxey. And here's Schroeder outside. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. From deep, MP. And it's Thomas with the rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
Well, you look at Cam Thomas, Grant. Do you think he has the potential to be a star in this league?
Well, you know, it's tough to say, B.A. He has a lot of talent, especially as a scorer. I think he has to keep evolving other parts of his game if he wants to become a full-fledged star.
Here's Bogdanovich. Claxton down low. George defending. Claxton can't get it to go. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. From deep, MP. Connects again from distance. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire.
And Maxey over to help. Pass to Claxton. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Sinks the tray. Bogdanovich has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Philadelphia has gone 4 of 7 from 3. A good percentage in the third quarter. Maxey finds MP. And again for 3. Man, he's really launching him from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Here's Thomas. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Watford outside. 3-pointer. No good on the shot. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. And they're up an insane amount going into the break. It hasn't. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love...
So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. That win brings them to a 3-0 start for the group play stage of the NBA Cup.
And now they're focused on getting a clean sweep over their group.
MP has been slinging 40s like it's nothing lately.